his sister-in-law. Andre McDonald, as it's his right, made it clear that he intended to take weeks.
There was a lot of things we didn't know about Andre and Andrew's marriage ahead of time until we were in trial, and that kind of all got revealed.
A much fuller, richer, and I think more accurate picture of what was going on between these two people.
I'm just staring at y'all. I didn't realize that people had already joined. I feel so drove. Hey y'all. Hey. I am live on YouTube and TikTok right now, y'all. I'm trying to test this out to see which one do I like better. I feel like YouTube makes me look like I'm not looking at the screen, and I look tired on here too. I promise y'all I'm not tired. I just got the shower. I did my skincare routine. It's just the camera on the laptop don't look as good as the camera on the phone. Is that the fun police watching the TV on 1000? Yes, he was. He's not watching it anymore. Let me get the remote. He went to bed, y'all, so he's not watching anymore. It's actually not even that loud here. It probably just sound that way. Because it really wasn't that loud this time. Not this time. Let's see. Live in the flesh. Okay, I don't look tired. Okay, to me, I look tired. You can see the little bags under my eyes. If y'all see it on TikTok look like I got bags under my eyes too. Shit, I don't know why my bags is bagging today. But baby, they is Chanel. Can I ask, are you and best friend still in therapy? I don't know if she is. I would have to ask her. Me personally, no. I have not been in about a year or so, not because I don't want to. It's just kind of one of them things, out of sight, out of mind. We had to reschedule a few sessions, and then it was kind of like, oh, I need to reschedule. I'll call back, when I'm ready to reschedule, and then I just forgot to call back. And time just got away from me. I do need to be going to therapy still. Not you need your hair done. How tall are you? I am 5'5". You looking for a new daughter? I am not. You and the girls looking like we do. Lexi just woke up one day looking like me. I'm glowing. Thank you. This last podcast was so good. Y'all, it's a couple of people in the comments from a few of the clips from the podcast that is just taking shit way too far. Like the whole church conversation. And it was like, this is why creators or just people in general are not, they're not comfortable with speaking their truth because they're always afraid of being judged. Me, on the other hand, I've been judged my whole life. I've been judged the whole time that I've been on social media. So all my fucks are gone. I'm all out of them. Hey, Zoe. I would have to do the salon story in a video because it's content. I need content. I'm going to do it in a video, though. Does Lexi still have a boyfriend? Yes. I love how you and the fun police are always there at the girls' meets. Because if we're not there, who's going to be there? Nobody. We got to be there. I understand some people, parents don't. Let me take that back. Some people, parents don't support because they're just bad parents. But I think some parents they work. Like, they can't get there. That's why I am so happy that I have been blessed to be able to be front and center when it comes to my kids. Always been a stay-at-home mom, so I've never had to miss. I didn't miss a classroom party, nothing. Parent-teachers conference, nothing. I've never missed anything. Yes, you're right. I'll definitely be looking out for it. And Lexi has a boyfriend. Her little friend boy. Not you on both lives. Yeah, my mom be tired and can't really show up how she used to. Do the girls know how to do hair now? Leah know how to lay a wig. People are annoying. They are, because it's like, damn, excuse me that I didn't grow up like in the church. I didn't. My mom just don't understand sports. There were certain sports that I didn't understand, but I still was there. They're so successful because they have you and the fun police in their corner. I enjoy watching the girls' growth in track. Lexi from freshman year to now, oh my God, it's like a total different kid. I definitely understand what you were saying about the whole church thing. Thank you. My skin is probably glowing because I just did my skincare routine. Um, I am live on 2 different platforms. Yeah, the fun police, it was one of those things that he wasn't comfortable with, you know what I'm saying? Like the kids being in daycare. They did go to daycare for a short period of time. We had a situation with Lyndon, them locking him in the bathroom, blah, blah, blah. It's a whole situation. I did a whole video about that. He just wasn't comfortable with other people watching them. And when they started school, he wasn't comfortable with them riding a school bus. So it was like I had to be there to take them to school. I had to be there to pick them up. And it was hard to find a job that fit in between that time. You know what I'm saying? Unless it was like a part-time job, which y'all, something that y'all probably don't know about me is that I worked for Nike for like 3 years part-time. It was the best job. I know it sounds crazy. It was the best job I've had because I didn't interact with humans, so I was in the back. I helped unload the trucks. I helped take merchandise and stuff out the boxes, put it out on the floor. I did stuff like that, and it's busy work. And I like work that you gotta, you're continuously doing something. And then I got that nice little discounts. Yeah, we had so much Nike stuff. It was crazy. The pantry is still under construction. Yeah, I didn't quit. I need a break. I'm tired of doing home remodeling stuff. We ate burgers for dinner. The fun police put them on the grill. Lexi does she'll do her guy friend, his little twist or braids or whatever, but that's about it. Okay, hold on. I'm leaving YouTube hanging. I'm sorry, y'all. Man, the second dog, it's like the second child. Because Cairo is bad as hell. I love your dogs. They're so cute. They're so bad. I met y'all 2022, I think it was, AAU Club Championships. Still got my pick. Really? Y'all know, as many people that ask for pictures of us when they see us in public, I never see the pictures. Like nobody ever post them and like tag us or nothing. I'd be like, I wonder how I looked in that picture. And it's probably a ton of them out there. Cairo is huge. Super duper huge. Oh, y'all sending stuff. Thank you, Jen. I'm not used to getting stuff when I go live. So I don't be knowing what's going on. Do you recommend doing insurance? I need a hustle that doesn't require clocking in. The insurance industry is a little tricky right now. That's why I don't really push it as much as I used to. But I mean, it's still a way to make money. for sure. Have you ever told someone no for a picture? No, never. I have taken a picture looking toe up from the flow up because I don't have it in me to say no because it's like, I ain't Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? I can take a picture. Um, I had every K-Swiss pair to go with my outfits as a kid. Man, K-Swiss used to be the shiznit. Yeah, I think y'all might be in one of my TikToks. You do your daughter's hair too? I hate it. But I'm like, I don't want to spend the money, so let me suck it up. Me and my friend was quick to catch y'all. One time, some people had wanted, this was at a track meet, they wanted a picture with Lexi. And I just assumed that they wanted a picture with me. Y'all had my book bag on because I carry a book bag at the track meets because it has my camera and all my lenses and stuff in it. I was taking my book bag off. I was giving the fun police the phone. And they went and stood on both sides of Lexi. I was like, oh. That was funny as hell. Lexi and the fun police still talk about that shit to this day. They bring it up to this day. How to feel confident? It's just you. I feel like confidence is like one of them things you either got it or you don't. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's just my opinion. I don't know. I have an athlete in college, so I do micro braids for her. Ooh, micro braids? See, that's where my kids have had me fucked up. Micro braids? That's where they would have me messed up. When did you meet the fun police? 22 years ago. I don't know if I'm shadow banned or not. I don't know if that's a real thing. I don't know. I gave up doing my daughter's hair and just pay to get it done every month. But St. Louis ain't but a hot skip and a jump from here. So my thing is, the reason why I just started doing her hair is because we've had too many instances where stylists were canceling last minute. One stylist canceled after I drove 45 minutes because I don't live in St. Louis. I'm about 45 minutes to an hour outside of St. Louis. So we drove 45 minutes to her appointment for the girl to tell me to come back at another time. I drove all the way back home, turned around, drove all the way back out there just for her to say, oh, I didn't realize that you was going to come back. You told me to come back. What are we talking about? So how old will your kids be turning this year? This year? Well, Lexi just turned 17. Lyndon just turned 21. And Leah just turned 20. Like literally last month and the month before. She did give me back my money. Tatum said, TT, hi, Tay Tay. Tata girl. Yeah, Tatum is my niece. Landon is good, Landon. Y'all done just spelled Lyndon's name wrong. And then I said it the way that y'all spelled it. I'm so slow. Lyndon. Lyndon is good. I think you are raised to be confident. Yeah, probably. I haven't had micro braids in years. When I did, I had two people in my head. Micro braids do be fire though. Did you ever feel weird vlogging in public? I still feel weird vlogging in public. The only time I don't feel weird vlogging in public is if I have somebody with me. If I'm by myself, oh, so weird. It's so hard to find professional hairstylists nowadays. They want you to come wash and blow dry. Exactly. Back when I did her, we still was doing them good old shampoo treatments. Your daughter's a junior in college. What college she go to? How are you live on YouTube? I don't know. It's just an option, and I clicked it. I don't know. This is my second time doing it. My favorite candy is caramel apple Mike and Ike's. I have not had none in years because it was like a special edition back in like, this was some years ago around Halloween, I want to say. And I have not found them since. Like the year after that, I kept looking for them and looking for them. I end up ordering them from Amazon. I paid like 30 some dollars for them for that candy. But that's love them. I'm a candy fanatic. No, Lena does not go to Mizzou. No, we have not gotten our money back from that contractor. I never heard of that candy, really? Yes, it's a thing. Google it. See if y'all can find it. Thank you. You killed the box braids. I tried. Oh, she goes to Morgan State. Hey, Arnella. Lyndon live with y'all. I probably spelled it wrong. No, you spelled it right. Yes, Lyndon lives here. Next influencer podcast should be with Sasha Fierce. The vibes will be great. Ain't Sasha Fierce? Ain't that Beyonce? Alter ego? Or is that a real person? Oh, you didn't think to tag me. I don't think nobody does. What was the biggest check? Somebody said, what was the biggest check you ever received as an influencer? like for one brand deal. I think my highest paid brand deal was $14,000. It was $14,000, but then they end up having to pay me an additional $2,000 to extend the rights to the video for another 30 days. So that's what, $16,000. So that was the highest brand deal. It's a real person. Child, I don't be knowing. It's a Halloween. Yeah, I never seen him no more. I saw them. This literally had to be about, no lie, 5 years ago, and I have not seen them since. Lexi has not started visiting schools yet. She has some letters from some schools, but we haven't set up any official visits yet. Are either of your girls interested in Greek life? I talked about this the last time I was live on the YouTube. Leah's not. That's not Leah's personality. I never will think of Leah doing something like that. First of all, Leah is not a people person for real, and Leah don't like females. Like she don't like females, and Leah don't. Anyway, Lexi, however, a couple of years ago, Lexi said she wants to be in a sorority because she wants to live in the sorority house. This was years ago. She was a little young. And it was like, well, Lexi, that's not the reason why you choose to be in the sorority. And she was like, but they live in mansions. And I'm like, I just seen some sorority houses and they wasn't mansions like that. So she comes show me this picture. It definitely was a mansion. And it was a group of girls standing outside in front of it. And it said Delta. And I was like, oh, okay, Delta, you know what I'm saying? I can see you being a Delta, but I'm looking at the picture and I'm like, when did Deltas get white girls? I thought Delta was a black sorority. What chapter got a whole bunch of white girls? So I showed the fun police, and the fun police like flipped out. He was like, no, if she does a sorority, it's going to be a black sorority. I'm like, well, it's Delta. He was like, no, it's Tri-Delta. I had left out the Tri in front of the Delta. All I saw was Delta. And I thought Delta. He was like, no, that's a whole different sorority. She saw the Bama girls. My sister was like, no, I feel that she should join whatever sorority she feels comfortable with. And it was like, no, she's going to join a black sorority if she does. No, leave them damn sororities alone. We not Greek. Leah and Lexi do not want to go to the same school. They don't want to be at the same school. Why? I have the slightest clue, y'all. I really don't. I don't know. Is Lexi going to go to a HBCU? Neither one of my girls are interested in going to a HBCU. I'm with Leah on that. Hoes be weird. Very. Black Greek life is so good for building future connections. I wasn't in no sorority or nothing, and I feel like I had some decent connections. HBCUs broke mine as fuck. What do you do outside of content? I hear you talk about stuff a little bit in vlogs like the trucking. We do a lot of stuff. Well, you know what? Let me take that back. To me, it seems like a lot. To other people, it might not. So we have trucking, we have the construction company, we have insurance still, and then I just came out with a skincare line. So I've been working on that. Yeah, I am working on a book right now that is stressing me the hell out because I was trying to get it done like quickly and it's not working like that. Yes, the blemish toner. But you know what? I released the blemish toner, but I haven't went hard with it yet, which is my fault. I hadn't gone hard with it yet because I was waiting to get new boxes. I do have the new boxes. So you'll start seeing more content based around that blemish toner. Y'all gonna be tired of the blemish toner in a minute. Like, I'm scared some jobs downplay if you learned anything at a HBCU. Really? Will it bother you if they take TikTok away? I made a video about this and somebody was like, you have money, so of course you don't care. And it was like, it shouldn't have anything to do with I saw skin improvement the same night after using it. Really, you be consistent with it. Be consistent with it at least for like the first 60 days. Be consistent, like trust the process and be consistent with it. You'll love it. But back to what was I talking about? Oh, TikTok getting taken away. Um, I don't care if TikTok get taken away. Only because TikTok has been playing in my face for like 2 years now. When I first got on TikTok and I really started blowing up, my videos stayed on the For You page. Anything I post got anywhere between 500 to a million views. And I heard people that be like, views ain't everything, views are everything. But those are people who are not influencers, who are not content creators. Views are everything because this is a job to us. This is how we make money. So views help us determine what content works and what content don't work. So if everything I'm pushing out is getting, dope ass views, then I know, okay, that's working. Let me continue making that content. And then once that same content starts to get barely no views, then it's like, oh, that content isn't working anymore. But then I get comments like, I don't see you on the For You page no more. I haven't seen your videos in forever. Because they're not only are they not pushing the content to the For You page, but they're not pushing my content to my actual followers. That is a problem. And it takes a lot of time and effort. Like if y'all can see behind the scenes of most content creators when they're making these videos, especially the ones that are making like good content with good quality and the editing is real good, that shit takes time. So to put your blood, sweat, and tears into something like that, to post it just for TikTok, to keep it from going to the For You page and you get barely any views, at this point, TikTok can kick rocks. And I'm just being honest. The skincare boxes, was they good? Was it good? I was so excited about them boxes. Hold on, let me look. The people want to see you spend money to get on the For You page. And it ain't gonna keep on happening. Y'all not finna make me go broke just to make content for y'all. Here's the thing, like when I made content of spending money, like what I spend in a day and all that type of stuff, it will be stuff that we're already doing. It wasn't like I was like, oh, let me go to the store and spend a whole bunch of money to make a video. No, it was I need to go get this, or I want to go get this. Oh shit, let me vlog it for TikTok. So if I'm not shopping, I'm not recording. Like if I'm not shopping, I'm not getting ready to make up nothing to shop. I'm not one of them creators that's going in the stores buying a bunch of shit just to portray something to y'all. And then after I post the video, I'm taking the shit back to the store. It ain't that damn serious to me. But also I stopped doing what I spend in the day or just us shopping in general is because everybody know everything that we got. So when they see me or they see my kids out in public and they want to be on some fuck shit, I'm basically giving them the information willingly for them to be on some fuck shit. I'm setting us up to get robbed or whatever. So I've been shopping. I just haven't shared it with the internet no more. I mean, I don't have a problem with doing it here and there, but like every single time, no. I have a vacation coming in August. We're going to Turks and Caicos. I put together an all girls trip, which is crazy because I don't know who put me in charge. I'm the last person to put in charge of a whole trip out the country, but it's going to be a luxury girls trip. So excited. I will be vlogging. Have you tried cornstarch? Why would I try cornstarch for what? But you know what? Somebody said that's why I love watching y'all because y'all so real. But you know what? Sometimes being real can rub people the wrong way and they want to get off judgy and stuff. I love watching y'all because you're a successful Black family as well. I just love y'all. Thank you. Thank you. That was like my whole thing of even still being on social media is because young kids or just young adults in general, they don't have that positive family. What am I trying to say? You know what I'm saying? Like that family that's kind of positive, Black family that's positive. And I understand people like, what does race have to do with it? Race have a lot to do with it because we see a lot of white representation, but we don't see a lot of Black representation. We don't see a lot of Black dads being good dads. We don't see a lot of Black moms being good moms. I didn't see it growing up. I grew up in a single household. I am a, what do you want to call it? I literally was conceived outside of someone's marriage. Me and my sister was conceived. Well, me and a bunch of my damn siblings, if we want to be real, we was conceived outside of somebody's marriage. So my dad was married to a woman when he had me and a whole bunch of my other siblings. And I grew up in a single mom household. I didn't see my daddy. I knew he existed. I knew who he was, but I didn't see him. Did I care? No. It didn't bother me. That's another thing. When people be like, fathers need to be in the household. And I agree. I agree 100% that fathers do need to be in the household. But to say that somebody life went a certain way because they didn't have a father figure, I don't agree with that. Because I didn't have a father figure. I turned out just fine. I know right from wrong. It wasn't shit that my daddy was going to be in the household to teach me that I didn't know from just my mama in general. Just wanted to say that I resonate with what you said in your podcast so much. I ignore the haters. The haters are ignored because nobody can ever make me feel bad for not knowing or for going on my journey and seeking things for myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you gonna make me feel bad about that? Everybody wasn't raised in a household that it was like God. Nope. Everybody wasn't raised in a household where you was going to church 7 days a week. That's not everybody's story, and that's not my story. So when you're coming up, you're not exposed to church, you're not exposed to the Bible, you're not exposed to these things. It's out of sight, out of mind, because you don't know that it's something, that is a big deal. You don't know because you've never been exposed to it. People seem so surprised. I didn't realize how blessed I was coming from a 2-parent household until I got older. And people don't talk about how that upbringing put so much judgment on you. Absolutely. That's so true. The reality is where you grow up and who your mom is. I know single moms who raise good boys without the father. I do. I know couples, mother and father, who brought up fucked up ass men. You know what I'm saying? So it's just your upbringing, regardless if it's a 2-parent household or a 1-parent household. It is your upbringing. And sometimes people just got it in them. Hate to say it. I love the way you and the Fun Police show up for your kids all the time, especially doing sports. Of course. Not Daniello. Yeah, my uncle. My uncle is on YouTube. That's so funny. My family is toxic. Did you and Fun Police get your cars fixed from the hailstorm? My car goes in tomorrow. It's been a long journey. And we got hit with a whole nother hailstorm. Like, we can't catch a break. I don't feel supported by my family. That's why I love seeing you and the Fun Police support your kids. Any advice for about to be your half of your message is tucked up under this heart on my screen? Why YouTube? Y'all need to fix that, because why would y'all put that right there? Were you close with your mom growing up? How were you able to become such a great mom? I was very close. I was a mama's girl. I had to be close to somebody. I wasn't no daddy's girl. Now, let me put it out there, because I don't want y'all thinking that my daddy is just MIA. My daddy has made up for lost time. If I call my daddy right now, he gonna come. He gonna complain. Oh Lord, he gonna complain. But he coming. We're just gonna have to hear a little fuss. And he in his 70s. Y'all know how when people get older in age, they try to just stuck in their ways and they just grumpy. That's him. Okay. Any advice for about to be 21-year-old mom? No. No advice. Because I was struggling. When I was 21 and I had them damn kids, I was struggling. I was like, what have I done with my life? It gets better. That's all I got to tell you. It gets better. Enjoy the moments with your kids. I took for granted the moments that I had with my kids when they was younger. I felt like, they kids. Like, they're kids. You give them toys, you let them go play. And I wish I would have cherished those moments a lot more, because now I'm like, hold on. Y'all getting too old. Wait. They don't want to go well, they will go places with me, but they not up my ass like they used to be when they was 2. Are the girls more so daddy's girls or mama's girls? Lexi is a daddy's girl. Hands down. It's so bad that sometimes the fun police just come home. He be like, man, that Lexi is a daddy's girl. Yes, she is a daddy's girl. Aaliyah, on the other hand, is whoever she need at that moment. If she needs something from me, she's a mama's girl. If she needs something from her daddy, she's a daddy's girl. But I think Leah is more so a mama's girl in general because, like, Leah, she calls me every single day on FaceTime. And she would literally just sit there and stare at me. I'd be like, we supposed to be talking about something? What we doing? Her daddy, on the other hand, he got to ask me, you talk to my big baby today? I'm like, you ain't got to ask me if I talk to her. You can call her too. But so me and Leah are close. We're very close. But Lexi, that's her daddy's. She's a daddy's girl. Both of my babies are on spring break with their friends, and I wish I would have cherished it a little more when they were little. I know. Aaliyah is a mama's girl for sure. She looks like you too. Everybody starting to say that she look more like her daddy now. I don't know. I'm so confused. Do you like coming to Kansas City? I don't know. We've been to Kansas City a lot, but it was never for nothing special or anything. They do grow so fast. I do have the same car. Y'all, I have been going back and forth on if I'm getting rid of this damn car or not for like the last year. This is the longest that I've ever had the same car. I've had that car for almost 4 years. I have never had a car longer than 2 years, ever. You and Aaliyah have the same nose. Lex is your twin with her dad nose. Y'all think so? My son is good. Lennon he just landed a new internship. And it's supposed to be a big deal. Apparently, it's for this big ass consulting company. He's gonna get paid a pretty penny. Paid a pretty penny. This is his second internship he's done. The last internship was with MasterCard, and he got paid really good at that one too, but he hated it. Lex is your twin with her dad's. I already read that. Who said something about Lex's boyfriend? Do you make your kids have jobs in high school? No. Do I encourage it? A little bit. But no. They don't have time. When they were in high school, they literally don't have time. I mean, in the summertime, they do. So Lexi worked at the gymnastics gym that she used to go to in the summertime, and I had to quit that job for her because they had her fucked up. And they had me messed up. The lady who was over her now, the owner of that gym, we're really cool with. Like, love her to death. Only reason why I let Lexi work there. But Lexi had been doing gymnastics there since she was like 8. So she's working there, and this lady that I guess supposed to be like the manager, I'm assuming, everybody in the past for like years have always complained about this woman. And I'd never had any complaints about her because I had never had any run-ins with her. But when I tell you every parent up in there did not like this woman, and I found out why. So Lexi was working there, and she pulls Lexi into the office one day and was like, told Lexi that she wasn't doing enough, that she was just standing around. And Lexi comes home so confused because she's like, what am I supposed to do? It's gymnastics. What she want me to do? Do the flips for them? Like, I'm standing there watching them do it. I'm correcting them, as they're, and she was working with little kids. So Lexi was like, I am so confused. And then she said that the lady had pulled up the camera basically to show Lexi what she was talking about. And on the camera wasn't even Lexi. It was another Black girl that worked there. And Lexi was like, that's not me. And the lady was like, oh, sorry. But yeah, you're just not doing this. And it's like, is it possible that you're mistaking Lexi for somebody else and Lexi actually is doing her job? So that was the first situation. The second situation was during the summertime, she had asked everybody to change their availability, to fill out this little form to change their availability. Lexi filled it out, and she filled it out for only day shifts because she was doing track in the evening because she was running summer track. And she texts back and forth with the lady saying, can I do mornings for the summer, and then I can go back to my regular schedule when school starts. And the lady responded in the text message saying, okay. So that's why Lexi went and filled out this form with day shifts. Lexi was not put on the schedule. So Lexi was like, I think I'm fired. And I'm like, it don't work like that. There must be an issue. Since we have a relationship with the owner of the gym, I reached out to the owner and said, hey, I'm just trying to get a better understanding. Lexi said she thinks she's fired because she wasn't on the schedule. And the owner was like, oh no, we would never fire Lexi. Let me figure out what's going on. And the manager calls Lexi and says, if you're the employee, why is your parents calling trying to handle stuff for you? First of all, Lexi never asked us to. I just felt like we had a relationship. So I'm like, let me get an understanding of kind of what's going on so that I can kind of guide Lexi on how to handle the situation. And when she said that, she insinuated that we are forcing Lexi to have a job. And I kind of snapped. So I called the lady back and I was like, what is your deal? And the lady said, if she's old enough to have a job, she's old enough to handle things herself. We talking about a 16-year-old, a freshly 16-year-old. So I kind of cussed her out and threatened her and told her that Lexi would be back. That's it. That's the story. When did Lexi stop gymnastics? Lexi stopped 3 years ago, 2 years ago, maybe. That was racially profiling. And that wasn't the first time she had did that. Right. What else she supposed to do? My thing is, if you call yourself hiring teenagers, my first job that I ever had was at a daycare. And granted, it was my little sister's mom's daycare. So it kind of don't count, but it kind of do. I was kind of guided as a young person. She was kind of taking us, the teenagers that worked there, she kind of took us under her wing and she kind of guided us. So that's what I'm like. If you're employing these young teenagers, you have to guide them. You can't expect them to think like an adult because they're not adults. So that's what my problem was. And the fact that she told me that if she's old enough to have a job, she's old enough to handle it herself. It was just her nastiness that I didn't really like. Former gymnast here. I was working at a gym 2 years ago. Worst experience ever. That's what Lexi said. I did. Kind of told her that I was going to pull up. Yeah. Y'all should know me by now. When it comes to them kids, there's a very thin line. Matter of fact, it's barely a line there. I will flip the fuck out. Also a former gymnast and also worked there. It was awful. Yeah, the lady still worked there. I can't, y'all. I have never wished to run into a person in public so bad. Baby, let me run into her in public. I'ma finish what I started. It's just I don't feel like going to jail, so I wasn't finna go on the gym, premises clowning with this lady. But I will somewhere else. Yeah, they be bitter. It's invisible like a mug, ain't it, Brandy? Invisible what line? They be like, you see that line right there? Nah, I don't see no line. Y'all know my eyes is bad. Did you enjoy being a young mom? Absolutely not. If I had to do it again the way that I did it, I would do it a little different, but I would still have my kids when I had them. I am not encouraging nobody to go have no kids at the age of 19 and 20. That is not what I'm doing. I'm just saying that if I had to do it over again, I probably would. Because now, yeah, I am a 40 and I am living my best life. I mean, it's a boring best life. It's boring as hell. Ain't no motion, but I ain't got no kids to watch like that. Child, I can go to sleep when I want to. I can wake up when I want to. I can leave the country when I want to. Don't get no better than that. Aaliyah did like Target. I can't stand adults that don't advocate for kids and young adults. Y'all, when I tell y'all, when I worked at Nike for all of those years, they literally employed young people, like 18 years old. And they had changed the age to 18, like right when I started working there. But there was people that was there that was under 18 that they allowed to stay there because they had changed the rules after they had already been hired. When I tell y'all, I feel like I was the mama of that store to all them young kids because it was like I was telling them what to do, what not to do. You know what I'm saying? I was preaching to them, nagging them. They probably was tired of me. But I feel like young people be needing it. They need that guidance. Other outside of their parents sometimes. Um, what happened to Lexi school vlog? It was cool. We only got one. That's how many y'all was supposed to get. Lexi don't want to do the content creating thing. It's not her. It's not her thing. My store manager taught me a lot about life. They probably appreciated it. Two of them just married each other and had a baby. I was like, wow, how old am I? Thoughts on P. Diddy? Yeah, I don't know. Child, P. Diddy probably gonna go to jail. Why did you close your hair salon? I'm doing a video on that. I'm thinking about truck parking. What are your thoughts, advice? What do you mean? You gotta elaborate. I don't know if Lexi ready to go to college or not. Y'all, when Lexi go to college, we are gonna have to check the fun police into a mental hospital. That man is gonna lose his shits. Y'all know when Leah went to college, 2.5 hours away, that man cried the whole ride back home. I have never seen, the only time I've seen the fun police cry was when he lost his son. Never seen him shed a tear since. And that man cried from the time we left that school to the time we got home. I was driving. I was like, are we serious right now? Because I think I had dealt with, I think he put it out his head. He knew it was coming, but he didn't want to deal with it. So all of his emotions came all at once. My emotions had been going for a while. Her whole senior year, I was breaking down and crying and, you know what I'm saying, to myself, like when I was ordering her cap and gown, I got emotional. What else? When it'd be little stuff, like when track season came and they I don't know what it's called, but they walked the seniors out, I cried. Her graduation, I cried. Like I had been dealing with my emotions for a while, so when it finally came, I was fine. I shedded a few tears when we left her. I was fine. Of course, I was sad coming home and she wasn't here. It felt weird, but yeah, Fun Police was boohooing. That's probably why he wasn't doing nothing when y'all was organizing her doing. He did a lot. He probably wasn't doing nothing in certain clips, but he did a lot. We had burgers. The Fun Police put them on the grill. Look, it's crazy. I'm like going back and forth between. Any tips on balancing mental health while being a mom? You have to take time for yourself. You're gonna feel guilty as hell, but it's a must. You have to. Yeah, I did not take time for myself as the kids was growing up. Now I'm sitting here looking dumb as hell because I don't have any hobbies, nothing that I like to do. Like I have no life outside of my kids at all. So when Lexi is at school, Lyndon he be at work or school or wherever, and I'm just in the house by myself and the fun police is working, I don't be knowing what to do. What new car do you want? I don't know. That's the problem. I don't know. Y'all, I have had so many cars that I'm at the point where I'm over it. I'm over cars. Like, I don't even care what I drive at this point, to be real. This is my second Range Rover. I've had a BMW truck. I've had a Mercedes truck. I've had an Escalade. I've had a Cadillac SRX. I've had a Cadillac CTS. I've had a 3 Series BMW. I've had a C-Class Mercedes. I've had a Saturn. That was when I was a kid. I've had so many freaking vehicles. I can't even keep up with all the vehicles I've had. And I've always driven high-end cars. That's kind of my thing. Except for this one time I had bought this brand new Durango a few years back because this is when Lennon was still like a teenager. And the kids was getting older and I just needed the space and I wanted something with captain seats in the back so that we wouldn't have to pull down the back seat so they can climb in the third row. Like I wanted something where they can just get in and walk to the third row. So I bought a Durango. I had the Durango for almost 2 years actually. Hated it. It was nice. Don't get me wrong, it's nice, but it just wasn't my cup of tea. I have no life either since my son is turning 22. I gave him and family all of me, and now I'm semi-lost. April, I'm with you, girl. What is we gonna do? What is we gonna do with ourselves? Good thing I have the fun police, and he works. Like fun police do a little bit everything. So the fun police be gone from the house every day, like a regular person, even though he's self-employed. But on the weekend, it just be me and him. We be feeling like empty nesters. Like we'll just go to dinner together, come home, watch a movie. And I'm not a movie person, but sometimes I'll sit and watch a movie because I know he like movies. And it's just like our time. And I'm one of those people that I don't have to be doing anything as long as we're in a room together. Like we could be sitting in the room together, not saying nothing. You would be watching TV. I could be on the phone. That's quality time to me. To him, we have to be doing the exact same thing at the same time for him to consider it quality time. So if he's watching a movie and I'm sitting next to him, but I'm not watching a movie, that's not quality time to him. He needs my undivided attention and he needs me to be watching that movie too. And I'm just not a movie person. I'm divorced, so it's just me and my sorority sisters. April, you should have came on the Turks and Caicos trip with us. We're full now. We are full now, but look at me throwing stuff out there after we'd already filled all the slots. Get a G-Wagon. Let me tell you my story about a G-Wagon. Yeah, this was like 10 years ago, probably longer than that. And I was in the market for a new car because I just wanted a new car, not because I had to get a new car. Yeah, I heard that I don't keep the same car for long. And I see a G-Wagon driving down the street and I'm like, oh my God, that's it. That's the car that I want. Knew nothing about this damn car. I was like, that's it. That looks so dope. I goes home, gets on the internet, doing my little search for this Mercedes truck that I just saw. Baby, I saw that price tag. I was like, never mind. Never mind. That was years ago. They more expensive now. I can see if it was just me and the fun police, I can see myself spending that type of money on a vehicle, but with still being 100% financially supporting our kids financially 100%, with an exception of lending here and there. When he have his internships and stuff like that, sometimes he has his own income, but I'm still like providing groceries. I'm not gonna tell him like, oh, you got money, you can buy your own groceries. The fuck? I'm gonna still buy groceries and things of that sort. So we are still taking care of our kids financially. I just can't see myself spending that type of money on a vehicle. That's just me. Now, when they gone and they fully taking care of themselves, yes, absolutely. Okay, I was trying to catch up on what y'all was talking about. I can't figure it out. Okay, y'all going too fast over there. I don't know what Lexi's favorite style is. What about a Porsche? I don't know. I don't know much about the Porsche. Now in a Bentley, like a two-door Bentley coupe, mm-hmm. Or that Bentley truck. Mm-hmm. Yep. I'll do one of those. But you also got to keep in mind that we have my car, the Fun Police car, Aaliyah's car, Lacey's car. Lyndon car is paid off. And we have been hounding him to get a new car for years. And Lyndon is one of those people that he do not like change. When it's time to switch something up, he's not for it. This is the same person who had to get new glasses. This was like a year or so ago. He had to get new glasses, and the glasses that he had prior, they didn't make them anymore, or they didn't sell them anymore. And he sat in that place with his current glasses in one hand, and went to each frame to put up against his old frame to figure out which one was the closest one. And the lady kept on trying to help him, like kept trying to hand him frames. And I was like, just leave him alone. Just let him do it. I just went and sat down and just let him do his thing, because he do not like change. It's giving Fun Police Junior. Ain't that how you put the heart? Mm-hmm. He is so chill though. Get the new Range Rover Sport. Lyndon has a Kia Sorento. He has had that car since he was 16. He is 21 now. A creature of habit. How long have I been live, y'all? Okay, it's only been an hour. I'm gonna give y'all about 30 more minutes. Last time I was on live on YouTube for 3 hours. That was crazy. Show him one of those Cadillacs. You must don't understand somebody who just don't like change. You can show them everything. They don't care. They want what they want. They like what they like. Y'all have to like start normalizing letting people be who they are and just letting them be. He is good and quiet. Okay, let me spell it out for y'all. He, as in Lyndon, has expressed that he does not want another car. He wants that car. I understand that it takes people, it's confusing and a lot of people don't understand it. But understand when I say that he does not like change, that's exactly what I'm saying. His car barely has miles on it because he does not drive it for real. Yes, Linda said if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And he literally, when we say stuff about him getting another car, he's like, why? There's nothing wrong with my car. And he'll say stuff like, it's perfectly fine. He will change when he's ready. Exactly. We do not have Leah's old car. We actually got rid of Leah's old car when we bought Lexi's car. People don't get it because it's hard for people to wrap their heads around something. It's hard because it's hard for me. It's hard for me to wrap my head around things about other people that I don't relate to. So when you can't really wrap your head around something, it's hard for you to understand. And you always question it, like why? I have questioned Lyndon, the way that Lyndon is, damn near his whole life until he became an adult, and I just woke up one day and just came to realize that that's just who he is. It's just who he is. Now, if you call Aaliyah and say it's time for you to get another car, oh baby, Leah responded back with a whole list of cars that she been looking at. Now, how did that do that? Y'all had some fireworks on YouTube. How did y'all made that do that? How they do that? Favorite perfume, y'all. Lexi just hit me. So Lexi is into the fragrances, and Lexi, she dibble and dabble with mixing them. You know how you'll see some of the girls on the social media that say that they didn't put this and that on. Lexi put on some Prada and MCM. It was too good. She walked past me. I said, hold on. What you got on? She was like, uh-huh. She said that Prada and that MCM. So the next time I had went outside, I had snuck in her room and sprayed a little bit of Prada and a little bit of MCM. Sure did. It was too good. He would change when he's ready. Let him be. Absolutely. I had to realize, me as his parent had to realize to let him be. Y'all, when I tell y'all, Lennon got so much shit in his closet. Lennon got Jordan 1s. I understand Jordan 1s is not as big as they used to be a year or two ago. He got Jordan 1s. He got Ralph Lauren little jumpsuits. So much stuff because I was trying to push certain things on him that just wasn't him. So I got my feelings hurt when I was spending all of this money buying this and buying that because I want him to look a certain way. I want him to look how I feel like he should look. And he wasn't wearing none of that shit. Out of all them shoes that Linda got in their closet, Linda comes downstairs with them same Converse on. So guess what? I done just got to the point where I just keep buying the same Converse over and over and over again. That's what he want to wear. What do you think about hosting an event in West County? It depends. At what age would you feel comfortable letting one of your girls get an apartment? Mine is 22. I'm, ne- I don't know. I haven't thought that far because I'm always one of those parents that don't want them to leave until they're ready. When I say ready, I mean until they're financially stable enough to pay for an apartment and all the other stuff that they got to pay for and still live comfortably. Me and Leah was on the same cheer team for All Star. I hated All Star cheer. Hated it. Y'all don't understand how much I hated that sport. I hated it. Y'all, the parents were crazy. Just going to them daggone competitions and seeing all them damn kids running around with big ass bows on their head and glittered out outfits. I loved it to an extent. Leah loved it. Leah really did love it. That's why I sucked it up and just dealt with it. My kid has every color of Air Force Ones and refused to wear any other shoes. You know, those chicken sandwiches in the black box, I've added them to my list. They so good. You should take Aaliyah to Jamaica for her 21st. The only reason why I'm not taking Leah to Jamaica is because too much is going on in Jamaica. The only way we would go to Jamaica is if we had the fun police with us, and taking the fun police on a trip for her 21st birthday is crazy. I'm sorry, it's crazy. I can't have dogs in my home, but you have two. How did you become to love? I've always loved dogs. I'm an animal person. So growing up, one of the things I wanted to be was a veterinarian, but I don't like reptiles. What cars do y'all have? The Fun Police has what is that? A Chevy Silverado and a Corvette. I drive a Range Rover Velar. Leah drives some type of C-Class Mercedes. Lacey drives some type of 3 Series BMW, and then Lennon has his Kia. And then somebody tried to come in the comments and was like, something about the girls having high-end cars, but Lennon has that Kia. I'm like, you mean Lennon got a Kia the same way that Leah had a Nissan when she was 16? You talking about Leah literally had a Nissan, y'all. Yeah, that used to be the trap car. Somebody on TikTok named that car the trap car, and we called it the trap car ever since. What was it? A Nissan? What was it? What kind of Nissan was it? Y'all don't even remember what kind of Nissan that was. Where your family from? We might be family unless you met. I married into Adams. It was a Nissan Sentra, the trap car. It was not an Altima. We used to call that thing the trap car. The only person who got a high-end vehicle out the gate was Lexi. Lyndon and Leah both had regular schmegular cars when they turned 16. The only reason why Aaliyah upgraded to the Mercedes is because we didn't have to pay for college. The only reason. She got a full scholarship. We had to pay for college. So we said, the least we can do is let her get the car that she wanted. And when she first got her car, she didn't know what kind of car she wanted. She just wanted a car. So that's in the Nissan Sentra, y'all. It was a year old. It had barely no miles on it. It was a nice starter car. It was in our price range. We was like, cool, we gonna start it with this. And she was happy. Y'all, after she got a little older and she started understanding cars and stuff, it was this Mercedes that she wanted. And she kept on showing us pictures of it. She kept on talking about it. And we surprised her on her graduation. Well, she had a graduation party. We surprised her with the Mercedes because she had a full scholarship. And we didn't have to pay no money for her to go to school. That's the reason why. It was cheaper for us to buy her a car versus paying for college for 4 years. So win for us. Lyndon did not ask for a Kia. He asked for something similar. Yes. Lyndon, he didn't specifically ask for a Kia, but he asked for a car like that. He didn't care what it was. He just wanted a small SUV like that. And we found the best one for him. If I ever see y'all in person, I'm gonna be so excited. I'll cry. Don't cry, please don't cry. Because if you cry, you're gonna make me cry. So don't cry. And when I cry, I be looking ugly. Where did the name Lyndon come from? It is unique. Yeah, I used to know somebody named Lyndon back in the day. And I remember always loving that name. And was like, when I have a kid, if I have a boy, I'm going to name him Lyndon. I tried to change it. So I had came up with the name Lyndon. And then I was like, oh, it'd be so cool if I named him Daniel. Because my name is Danielle. So I was like, oh my God, my name's Danielle. I should name my son Daniel. My mom and my sister had a fit. They was like, oh no, we gonna still call him Lyndon. His name is Lyndon. So, and then his middle name is the Fun Police middle name. What happened with the new build? The new build is on the market. Right, y'all saved a lot. College is expensive. Is Lyndon in college? Yes. Do you pay? Yes. He had a small scholarship when he went to Maryville, but we still had to pay a good portion of that. Now he goes to the community college, which I wish he would have done that the first time around because, sir, Maryville is expensive. Wait, where the chicken sandwiches come from? Where do they come from, y'all? I can't think of it. Did all your kids have braces? Yes, every last one of them. Lyndon had them. Leah had braces twice. And then Lexi had them. Leah had braces for a long time. I think Leah had braces for about 3 damn years. And then she was out of them for like a year. And she went back in them for like a year and a half. Lyndon only had them for like 12 months. Lyndon's teeth were good. The only reason why Lyndon went in braces is because he had a tooth, an extra tooth or something that wasn't supposed to be there. It was weird. And they had to pull and they needed to close the space up. So that's the only reason why he had braces. His teeth were straight. Leah's teeth were jacked up, y'all. My baby teeth was fucked. So first, she ended up going into some device that she put in the roof of her mouth. And every week we had to open it. It had a key, and we had to open it to widen her bite because her bite was so narrow. So it wasn't no room for her teeth to go. So they widened her bite. Then after they did that, they realized that she was missing a tooth. She had a baby tooth that did not have an adult tooth behind it. What? Then she had another tooth that was like stuck. So she had to have surgery. They wrapped like a chain around the tooth and then they wrapped it around like another tooth and it was supposed to like help pull it down. She was in that for like a year and the tooth would not come down. So they finally had to go in and dig the tooth out. Well, we went through some shit with Leah teeth. I had the jaw expander in the roof of my mouth too. It made me talk with a lisp. Yep, it made her talk with one too. My family is not from the South. I don't think so. Good question. Seriously, you look just like one of my cousins. Might be your cousin, girl. My daddy was a Rolling Stone, so don't know who I'm related to. No, I'm just playing. I do know. I know my daddy's side of the family. Y'all motivated me so hard, and I just got my first car by myself, and it's a 23 Nissan. Oh, you better go with your bad self. If y'all ever come to Detroit, I have to meet y'all. Was we in Detroit? No, we was not in. Was we? Didn't we just go to Detroit? Yeah. Where did we go for Leah's? For Leah's college meet. I forget. I had one more payment on my daughter's braces. Hallelujah. I feel you. Because we didn't have dental insurance with Leah and Lyndon. We had it with Lexi. So Lyndon and Leah, and Lyndon braces was so expensive, y'all, because I went to like the top of the line dental offices in Chesterfield. Girl, they used to have cookies and sodas and different TVs. They had the chairs, the massage chairs for the parents while you was waiting on your kid. They had it all. I paid for that shit though. I learned my lesson. Do you like Bath and Body Works? I like them for their candles. I'm a candle girly. I love candles. If you had 500 right now, what business would you start? With 500? I don't know. I would have to think about that. I don't know. I ain't gonna tell no lie. Mine was the same way. My mama spent 5,000 on my teeth. Lyndon's was 6,500, 6,500 for his braces. For somebody who didn't even need braces, his teeth was straight. They were just trying to close up the part where they had to take the tooth out. The first time Leah had braces was about 4,500. Lexi braces was about 4,500. The insurance paid like 2,000 of that, and then we had to pay the rest. And then Leah's second time in braces, her second time in braces only cost us like 2,500. 7,000 for braces? Shit, I thought I paid too much. The skincare business is coming along so good, y'all. The fact that I'm realizing that y'all really fuck with me is amazing, because coming up, I have experienced not been fucked with. People did not ride with me. The first person that has ever rode with me is my best friend, because my best friend has supported me with everything in the Fun Police. And of course, like my mama, my sisters, people like that. But yeah, I was not supported at a lot of stuff. Like, people really did not fuck with me. What's your next designer purse? It'll probably be a Chanel. I am on my Chanel thing right now. I love them though, but my mom stayed on me about my teeth. I'm the same way with my kids. Do you prefer perfumes or oils? I'm more so perfumes. Candy and cookies, it was for the parents. It wasn't for the kids. It was in the area for the parents. I am live on multiple platforms. Do more pranks. The BBL was so funny. Y'all, I have so many videos lined up with them damn pads. I'm doing more BBL videos. Like, I did not pay $45 for them damn pads just to do that one video. We're gonna run that back on some other stuff. I have a plan of taking it to the gym. I'm gonna do a video on how Instagram models are, how they be in the gym, talking about they done did some squats, knowing damn well they went to Dr. Miami. I'm gonna do another prank on the Fun Police. I want to do another prank on him of us going like out on a date and me me getting ready and having the pads in and getting his reaction. I kind of want to see how long it's gonna take him to realize that I got him on. He gonna make me take them off. He gonna be like, go back in the house. Take that shit off. Best STL bar. I don't know. I don't go to bars. How did you grow your locks so long without thinning out? I don't know. Are they thinning? Well, I have thin hair in general. I have very fine, very thin hair. So I don't know. I don't do much to them. I don't retwist often. These are fresh. So this is why they look thin up here. They look thin because I just retwisted them. So it got product on it and all that good stuff. But as they get old, they puff up more. But I don't do much to them. I literally don't do nothing to them. Girl, I saw you at the grocery store once and I was so scared to come up to you. I've been watching. Don't ever be afraid to come up to me because I am not that type of person. The trucking business is not getting better. I do want to trim them a little bit because they're down. So, like the ones that's kind of uneven, I kind of want to trim. Like these down here, I probably trim it up to like here. I don't know. We'll see. Would you take your locks out? No, because I don't know what the hell I do with loose hair. I like my hair because I ain't know what to do with it. I know most people they get locks for like spiritual reasons. None of that. I literally locked my hair because I ain't know what else to do with it. Do you want to do merch or clothing lines? So I do want to work on a clothing line for athletes. Um, I'm working on it. Y'all, this type of stuff is so hard. So when you see like influencers or creators or even just celebrities in general, when they come out with stuff, just know that it took them years to get that shit together. I've been locked for almost 6 years. Would love to see more prank videos. Because the Fun Police is so hard to prank. So I'm learning instead of trying to figure out how to prank him, I'm more so doing things to just get his reaction. Because pranking him is hard. Lacey does not get her nails done. She used to. Not your orthodontist had a mini Starbucks. Wow. John Souls. That's what it's called. You're right. Do you know after I did that video, I have not been able to find them in the store since? You want the Jeep? My sister, she had the 4-door Jeep and then she just recently got the 2-door Jeep. Lexi hates the 2-door Jeeps. She wished that she would have kept the 4-door. That seems to be the main reason for loss for most ladies. Yeah, the dolls are upstairs whining because they know I'm up, and I'm trying to figure out if I want to deal with them or not. That's a damn shame. Does Lacey not have the BMW? Why wouldn't she? She literally drives it every day. I was talking about the Jeep. Somebody was talking about my sister's Jeep. And I said Lexi hates that she got the 2-door. She wished that she would have kept the 4-door. I'm talking about my sister's, her aunt. Hey girl, hey. I am doing a story time on the hair salon thing on a video. Because if I do it here, every time I get on live or every time I do a video, people gonna keep asking. And I'm not gonna want to keep repeating it. So I'm just do a video. That way they can go back and look at it. Does Lexi have a favorite class in school? I have no clue. Y'all, Lexi grades look so good right now. Does it shock you that we can tell you specific things about videos and content you release? Yes, it does. It does. It does. I'm still getting used to this. It's crazy I complain about, I don't complain because I love my younger audience, because my younger audience is what brought me where I'm at. So I appreciate my younger audience, but I also understand that a lot of the content that I post is not going to be relatable to a younger audience. So I do be wanting a more mature audience from time to time. But then I like realize that we do have somewhat of an older audience. For instance, we went to the Junior Olympics and there were two grown ass men who approached the fun police about our YouTube. Like, hey, I watch your YouTube videos, woo woo. And it was like, wow, these are grown men. So it's like we got grown men watching our videos, which is crazy. Like, it's nuts to me in a good way, because I didn't think that we were reaching that type of audience, but it just goes to show that we are. And then of course I have like adult women, moms, that do come up and say they watched the video. Yes, Lexi is beauty and brains. She really is. Lexi most definitely will run in college. Yes. You should do a workout with me to help those of us who need to get in shape. I used to be a trainer and I gave up on training because I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't care enough about other people's process. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sometimes I can be too honest. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I just don't. Like I can like root you on from the sideline, but as far as being like up close and personal, it's just not something that I enjoy. Because of your daughters, my 5-year-old daughter wants to run now. She watched every track video you post. What age did y'all get the girl started? So I said it on the last live that what the girls are doing now has been calculated. Like me and the Fun Police literally have planned this out for them from the time that they were younger. Um, so y'all know the Fun Please was a track coach. He coached for high school and he coached for summer track. When I met him, he was a summer track coach. And then he started coaching high school. He stopped coaching when his kids got old enough to run, but he always told himself that he would never force them to run. So we put them in track. Leah had to be about 8, which means Lexi was maybe 5. Lexi ran one track meet and she was done. She was like, Lexi used to go to practice like, I'm trying to go play. Can I go over there to go play? And we let her. Leah, she did it for 2 years and then she wanted to do cheer. So he was like, all right, whatever, let her do cheer, because we didn't want them to get to the point where they disliked the sport, because we needed them to like it once they got in high school, because we knew that we needed them to run in high school. We needed them to run in high school so that they would be able to go to college on scholarship and we didn't have to pay, because we was parents that had kids and we didn't realize that, damn, we really, they gonna get older and they gonna probably go to college. They may or may not. I don't push college on my kids. If they want to go, great. If they don't, okay, we figure something else out. But we didn't have an account set up for them with a college fund in it. We didn't. So they meal ticket was them running track in high school. So all of this was calculated. So Lexi did not run until 8th grade. And she didn't get serious about it until her sophomore year, last year, literally. Leah ran 2 years when she was young. She was 8 and when she was 9. Leah was a high jumper. I don't know if y'all knew that. Leah was a high jumper when she was younger. And she was good. She placed like in like the top 10 or top 15 or something like that. I don't know. I had to go look at her stats to see if I can find it. But she actually did really good in high jump. She was tall. She was always tall for her age. And she's always done decent in long jump. But she didn't want to do it no more after that. And then she started back in 8th grade. Are y'all done with renovations? No. We're taking a break. She could have went on a full ride for cheer too, especially nowadays. Cheer is bigger meal ticket. No, we know the track scene. We know that like the back of our hand. She was not gonna do cheer. Trust me. I know my kid. I knew that she was gonna get tired of being in the back, holding somebody up from the back and not being able to do nothing else. That wasn't her calling. And we knew that she had way more talent than to just be out there holding motherfuckers up in there. Way more talent. It's kind of like when you're a parent, you have to know your kid. You know your kid abilities. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not one of those parents that I will support. Don't get me wrong, I'm gonna support whatever they want to do, but I'm not gonna lie to my kid. Yeah, they would have definitely made Aaliyah the back spot, and that's exactly what she was, the back spot. I'm going to these damn competitions and can't even see my child. Can't even see her. Leah is literally about to be a junior in college and Lexi about to be a senior. How do you feel? Lost. I don't know how to feel. She did tumble, but they would never. She's a black girl. She's a little black girl on a white cheer team. No, she didn't tumble. No, they didn't put her in the spotlight. Of course not. And it might not be every team, but all of the teams that she was on, that's what we experienced. They was not putting the little black girl on the squad in the spotlight. Can Lexi tumble? Oh my God, Leah can tumble too. But Lexi is a tumbler. Lexi, y'all must be a little new here. You would have to go back on some old videos. I have old videos of Lexi tumbling. Lexi is a gymnast at heart. Thank you, Jody. There is a track coach here at Oak Park, Michigan, that is such an excellent track coach. Majority of his team gets scholarships. His name is Coach Giles. I wonder if y'all ever met him. No. Don't ring a bell, but I don't know names. I know faces. Most troubled kid when they were little, Leah. And when I say troubled, I mean in attitude. I have been blessed with good kids. All three of my kids were good kids. Yes, it took for me to get a fool for them to put me in the spotlight. We are not doing anything on Easter. Yes, being versatile in track. Absolutely. Leah is a long jumper. She can do 100-meter hurdles. She can do the 200. She can do the 100. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's very versatile. I think that helped her a lot with getting a scholarship. Oak Park High School just got talked about on TikTok for their senior brunch. I can't see the rest because it got a big old heart in front of it. Do the girls still get Easter baskets? Lexi got one last year. Leah didn't get one because she was at school. But I made a whole video of the Fun Police putting Lexi's Easter basket together last year. Yes, Lyndon is in college. I was 19 when I had Lyndon. Lexi has no desire to go back to gymnastics. Uh, would y'all let Lexi compete at like in? I don't know what you have to kind of specify what you mean. How did you and the Fun Police meet? We literally met driving down the street. That's the story. I was in the passenger. No, I was in the driver's seat. I was driving. My friend Ashley was in the passenger seat. We was at a red light. he must have was looking in the car and trying to holler. She tapped me. I looked over. He was like, "What's up?" I was like, "Oh, I need to pull over for gas." He followed me to the gas station. We exchanged numbers. I played him to the left for a while. He would be calling me and stuff. I'd be like, I was standing him up. What sports did Lennon do? Lennon, he did do football, and he threw the shot put and discus. I don't know what Lexi's favorite food is. Do Leah like her school? Leah love her friends at school. Do your girls ever express wanting to move out of state when they're older? How would you deal? They both don't want to be in St. Louis. I don't want them to be in St. Louis. Get the fuck out of St. Louis. St. Louis is one of those areas that once you get stuck here, you're stuck. It's hard to get out. St. Louis is just so hateful. Like, it's so hateful. And I know there's crime everywhere, but the crime here is just crazy. I don't know. It's just people here are just not friendly at all. I remember when Lennon was the one going on top college tours. Yeah, Lennon did. He went on a few. Lyndon, can you let the dogs out when you go back upstairs? We thought about moving years ago, but the kids did not want to move. Because we moved them around so much when they were real little that every year they was in a different school. And then once we got settled into like the area that we in now and they start making friends, we just didn't have the heart to take that from them. Why would somebody move to St. Louis though? Here the mutts come. 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, they got to go potty. That's why I ain't jump. Oh, you gonna let them out? Thank you. What? Go potty. Go potty. Billy got another ear infection. I'm so sick of him with these damn ear infections. Hey, I'm a young pastor in Dallas, and I just saw your last video. What type of questions do you have? No type of questions that I'm gonna address on live. I just feel like my journey, my walk is personal, and it's not something that I'm getting ready to go into full detail in front of a whole bunch of strangers. Y'all should come to California. We was just in California. Me and the Fun Police was there in October, or was it November? I went there for a YouTube event that I got invited to, which was super fun. I loved it. And my cousin lives there, so we went to go visit her. Before I get off, Aaliyah says hi, and she loves your dogs. Hi. My next trip is to Turks and Caicos. St. Louis is hateful in general.
Chit, let's go.
We call him the Fun Police because he's always so serious. Y'all, the Fun Police honestly is not, I don't know if people get this impression that he's just like this mean person. No. He's funny as hell. It's just he's so overprotective that we can't do nothing. Anything we do, he be like, oh, make sure this. Oh, make sure that. Oh, you gotta make sure, keep your head on the swivel. Why would you jump up here like that? I don't want to say hi so bad. Let me get your eyes back before somebody be like, do he have eyes? Let me see. Oh, hold on. You dig your eyes out. Where are your eyes at? Stay still. Do you want me to help you see or not?
Stay.
He keep on taking his bun out. Cairo. Okay, let them see your eyes. What are you looking at? Roro. Roro. Oh, Billy. You really gonna go in the trash while I'm sitting right here? Ben. No. The main character has made his appearance. He is huge. Does the Fun Police still blast his gospel music? Yep, very much so. No, no more dogs for us. Y'all see Billy back there trying to get in the trash? Y'all can't see it, but YouTube can. I'm going on a girls trip to Turks and Caicos. Y'all, Billy. Y'all just saw Billy, and I forgot to warn y'all before y'all saw him. I warned the people on YouTube yesterday. Bentley not breeder. His groomer just probably lost a customer because why the fuck would you cut him like that? Like, why would you? And then the thing is, I think she was just in a mood. She was in a fucking mood because every golden doodle or every doodle that I saw walk up out of her was shaved. And as I'm walking in, it never dawned on me that my doodle was finna be shaved too. Talking about Billy, stop playing with me. He going into the trash while I'm sitting right here. Yeah, it was the same groomer. I don't know what her problem was. That haircut was from 1985. Billy is not Billy. Yeah, Billy is not hungry. Billy is not hungry. Billy is an asshole. He just wants to go in the damn trash. Go eat your food. So people can stop thinking you damn hungry. You don't want, well, that's the only option you got. You not getting nothing else. Eat or starve. Yeah, he's so disappointed. Eat. Move, Cairo. Move. Somebody said she must have gave y'all the wrong dog. She shaved Cairo too. She just left Cairo waterfall on his head. But the rest of his body is gone. Y'all, Cairo turning 1 on the 15th, and I was trying to throw him a birthday party. Now I'm like, do I show him a birthday party? Because everybody gonna be dragging him and Bentley in the comments. I'm gonna have to do him a private birthday party and not show y'all. Not sue her. Did you like Clearwater? I loved Clearwater Beach. Loved it. He did not have mats in his head, in his ears, in his tail. Me and his breeder already had a whole discussion about Bentley and his hair. She told me, don't worry about his body. She said, as long as you're keeping his body low, which I like to keep Bentley's body low because Bentley hair is super curly and it gets matted real easy. She said, as long as you keep his body low, the only thing you need to focus on is his ears, the top of his head, and his tail. He literally had this much hair on top of his head. There was nothing for me to comb. There was nothing for me to just brush out every couple of days. But you saved his tail. How his tail wasn't matted, but the top of his head was. Make it make sense. Y'all know that don't make sense. I know. Come here. Give mommy hugs. I know. I know. I know. I will be hurt too. I will be hurt too. I know. Hugs. Billy, hugs. Cairo, go. Billy, hugs. Go. I ain't want no hug from you. Somebody said he's embarrassed. No, Petco did not. Stop, Cairo. You're going to knock my computer over. Cairo, go. I wonder if my phone is going dead yet. You're so nosy. Does this have anything to do with you? Dang. Phone police never gave me. He acted just like my dad. Don't start, best friend. Do not fucking start. I should have known something when the groomer said, before they brought them out, she said, I'm warning you, don't laugh because they feel that. You using me to pet you, and my eye is already starting to itch a little bit. Yeah, I'm allergic to Cairo. If I don't take Zyrtec, I would die. He doesn't care. Yeah, that's what the fun police said. He was like, don't take him back. I was in the car, like, going crazy. I was like, why would she make my dog look like this? See, he eat now. YouTube can see him. Let me see. Let me move it over a little bit. Cairo, Jesus. Yeah, I thought so. Bentley.
This person look familiar to you? Do you know this person? They called my phone. It was a 314 number. They called my phone. Can I say it? They said, bitch, where are you? And I said, who is this? And they said, is this Alexis? But I'm not no Alexis. So I said no. And it was like, oh, okay, wrong number. But that was close to my name, so
Yeah,
I
that
had to get
was.
my number.
Let me see.
And I looked at the number on Cash App. And when it was calling me, it came up as that name. And I was like, the heck? Lord. That threw me off. I had to wake up I was asleep too.
You was?
It sounds like hello.
You was asleep this early? You feeling okay?
Yeah, I'm tired.
Tired? Yeah, these cookies why would you open that container, Lex? These cookies that Lexi made yesterday, oh my God. My back is gonna be huge. They're chocolate chip cookies with an Oreo cookie in the middle. Somebody said her curse was so awkward. You know what? That makes me such a bad parent because I'm still tripping off why you said, can I say it? I'm thinking you don't want you to say that somebody called you on live. I never realized that you said a cuss word. We know who it is. We got a name and a picture. Y'all, the fact that all of y'all caught on to that and that went right over my head is crazy.
You told them that it's my dog?
Yeah, they saw how he looked. Benz.
Don't look like that one dog meme that's like,
Come here, Bibbins. Hugs. Tell mommy have a hugs. Can mommy have a hug? I did not tell you to give her you can sniff food. I said a hug. Can I have a hug? Caro. Okay. Hug. Okay. 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 You got it. You got it. Don't you lick me. You got it. All right, get down.
Walk away.
Get down. Off. Off. Why are you holding on to my arm? Cairo, I have nothing in my hand. Can you get off my arm like this? You are heavy. Cairo, I have nothing in my hand. Y'all want to see Cairo do a trick? It's really not a trick. I'm finna show y'all something. Hold on. We discovered that Cairo does not like gloves. Let me show y'all. Hold on. Keep him over there so we don't see it. Keep him over there. Roro. Roro. Good boy. Good boy. Let me see. Drop it. Let me see it. Roro. No. Drop it. Drop it. It's not on my hand no more. Carol. Hold on. Hey. Let's talk about it. Hey, let's talk about it. We don't have to do this. You don't have to do this. You don't have to do this. All right, good boy. Good boy. Let me see. Let me see it. Carol, let me see it. Here, drop it. No, we're not playing tug of war. Drop it. All right, enough. That's enough. Game is over. Wait. They're gone. They're gone. See? They're gone. I don't have nothing on my hands. Dang, he still wants to smoke? Jesus.
Come here, Cairo.
Somebody said he about that life.
Come here, Cairo.
It looks like you're fighting for your life. Him and Lexi are the same height.
Y'all want to see? There you go.
Is he breathing all in your face? Is this breath hot?
Yeah.
Thank you. I got it from like TJ Maxx or something. How much does Cairo and Bentley weigh? Cairo is probably about 70. I mean, Bentley is probably like 70-some pounds.
This might be 90 just from the fat.
No, last time he went to the doctor was 70-some pounds. Bentley is over 90 pounds.
Cairo's over 90 pounds?
I mean, Cairo's over 90 pounds. Bentley is around 70-something. Bentley. Ben. Hey, you waited too long. Now he here. Go. Your name is not Bentley.
Ben.
Jesus. Can we just talk about how y'all put them shoes on Bentley? Man, we try to put them on Cairo first. Cairo feet wouldn't even fit in the damn shoe. They want to see the cookie. You ain't like cracking one open, did you? Pick that one up and show them. Oh my God. Let me have a little piece of that. Oh my God. Oh, I don't want that big of a piece.
Well, it's gonna come off as that big of a piece.
Man, I'm finna be in Turks and Caicos. Fat as hell. You know what? I'm gonna just take this piece. Here.
And Kyra said he's gonna take it too.
Come on, go! Close it all the way. Somebody said them motherfucking muffins.
I put them in a muffin pan.
What did Leah say? Leah said Billy looks special. Oh, Ben.
Let me show y'all what I said Benny looked like.
Ben, your sister said you look special. You gonna take that? Cairo. Okay. You are getting out of hand. Move.
I said Benny looked like this dude. Right here.
She said that's what Billy looked like. Ben has had enough of the judgment. I know, right? Somebody said look like crumble cookie. I said the same thing. Oh, Bianca, you must have said something really good. What product you use in your hair? Not many. I literally just spray my hair with rose water every day. And I use Lock In. What is... Do you remember the name of the stuff that I use on my hair? Because I used it on yours before. Leah don't want to be added to the live. I tried to add her to the live last time and she didn't want to be added. My kids do not want to be influencers so bad. They don't want no parts in it. You a private person for real?
Yeah.
I mean,
You see me posting everything on social media?
you stopped posting when they took your account.
But I don't have most everything else.
Oh, he about to get you. He trying to hump on Billy.
God! You go to your corner, you go to your corner.
Why would you yell at Billy when he the one trying to hump on him?
You finna stop doing this. You finna stop. Learn your lesson. Yeah. So I thought.
He ain't got no
Don't go to
ponytail
your home
holder.
for help. She can't help you.
No, they never gave them their TikTokers back. They had to rebuild. Lexi just said forget it. Lexi gave up.
Give somebody else to do it. Yeah. You are all gray hairs, dude.
Cairo is not neutered. Bentley is.
You took Billy's portable stuff. His manhood.
Your ear hurting? Oh, then mommy rub it for you. Your baby ear hurt? Yeah. Your baby got an ear infection. You want to put some medicine on it?
I'm just trying these people calling my phone.
Who calling your phone there?
Nobody, but
Oh. No, they don't have Lexi don't have a meet until next weekend. Leah has a meet on Saturday. We had burgers. Oh, I'm glad you tried out for track. I feel like track is getting a little more popular. I still feel like it doesn't get as much attention as it deserves, but it's getting there.
we got no funding. What school got good funding for track?
Not yours.
And Courtney lied to me talking about. I was like, oh, I already stayed on the Courtney said, yeah, I'm having a meeting. I said, he said, he told me the same thing. I still don't have that Courtney a year later. I'm like, oh, so you're not on that meeting. Okay. You just told me no. I have no meeting.
Do you have that top? Give it here.
Oh, you want this bread, Billy. You want the bread. You want it, fatty.
Billy is getting a little chunky.
Patty.
Billy, you going on a diet. That was that couple of weeks that I was feeding you puppy food, and I didn't know I wasn't supposed to. I found out that adult dogs is not supposed to eat puppy foods because it got too many calories in it. Billy was turning that puppy food up. Yes, Leah next meet will be outdoors. Lexi is on spring break right now, and we are not doing anything. We went to get our toes done today. Leah's spring break was like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I was giving puppy food because I didn't feel like having to buy 2 separate foods. I didn't feel like having to buy puppy food for Cairo and then adult food for Bentley. So I was buying just puppy food. No, he wasn't eating puppy food before we had Cairo. Are y'all going to view Texas or Penn relays? I don't know.
We go to KU relays. Penn relays is like the Texas KU.
They going to KU relays next month on like the 17th or something.
Should we start with hotels?
I know. I forgot. I just still can't believe that he didn't book hotels.
What does turkey taste like this?
What does it taste like?
Not turkey.
It's like a honey turkey or something.
This is not I know honey turkey.
It tastes good to me.
I know honey turkey, babe.
Cairo, leave my feet alone. Isn't puppy food soft? No, it was hard puppy food. It was kibble, but it was puppy.
It had a lot of nutrients, fat.
We do not have any family trips planned, mainly because we don't really plan our family trips. We just kind of do it, spur of the moment. And then with everybody being on different schedules, we got Leah in college, Lexi in high school, Lyndon's probably not going to go.
Why am I so young?
I know. Daddy said all the time we should have had you.
Okay, no.
Earlier.
Earlier because I wouldn't have the friends that I have. And you would people I'm with. Yeah.
She doing a video on it.
Stop.
Why would you pop him?
Do you not see the food that he was gonna
Oh, Cairo, stop it. Stop. You're being bad. And this is why I didn't want to let you out your cage. Does the house feel empty without Aaliyah? Yes. It used to feel like it a lot. Now, I mean, it feels empty, but we just so used to it now. When Leah comes home,
You get no peace and quiet.
oh my God, no peace and quiet. She's either complaining about something, trying to go somewhere, trying to get you to do something for her.
Hey.
She complains about no food being in the house. Yeah.
You said we got meal plans out here.
Yeah. Does Lexi have any tips for track?
What?
You talking to me?
No, because he just said he sold his tracks. Now we gotta crash out.
Who sold their tracks?
Come on.
Why would he do that? The light up ones?
We was trying to get from. We did promote them and everything. You better keep going.
Right.
Ugh, that just burped in my face.
That was Billy that burped. Billy, go sit down. No begging. I'm telling Daddy. Oh, Daddy. Don't do our new Miss Hollywood. Cairo definitely gives us a run for our money. How do you keep Lexi hair healthy? We don't do much to it. She be coming home like hurricane. Yes. Don't she, Lex? She come in with she be having all shit with her too. In my living room right now, there is a tub full of random clothes of hers. Why it's in the living room? I have no clue. Why would you leave it in the living room? And then she always got to wash clothes. So everybody got to stop what they doing because Aaliyah needs the laundry room. Look, I hope she is not on this live still, watching while I dog her out.